Did you know that millions of people around the world suffer from a condition they may not even know they have? It's true. This condition, often overlooked and misunderstood, affects people of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. Despite its prevalence, awareness remains shockingly low. Celiac disease, a serious autoimmune disorder, affects a surprisingly large portion of the population. When someone with celiac disease consumes gluten, their immune system attacks the small intestine, leading to a range of symptoms and complications. Many people with celiac disease remain undiagnosed, their symptoms attributed to other causes. These symptoms can vary widely, from digestive issues to neurological problems, making diagnosis challenging. This can lead to years of discomfort and potential long-term health complications. Untreated celiac disease can result in severe nutritional deficiencies, osteoporosis, infertility, and even certain types of cancer. It's time to shed light on this often hidden epidemic. Raising awareness is crucial to improving diagnosis rates and ensuring that those affected receive the care they need. Celiac disease is not just a dietary preference, it's a serious medical condition. Misunderstanding this can lead to inadequate treatment and continued suffering for those affected. Understanding this condition is the first step toward proper diagnosis and management. Comprehensive testing and a thorough understanding of symptoms are essential for accurate diagnosis. By raising awareness, we can help individuals get the help they need and live healthier lives. Support groups, educational resources, and medical guidance can make a significant difference in managing this condition effectively. Celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder triggered by the ingestion of gluten, a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. In individuals with celiac disease, the body's immune system mistakenly attacks the small intestine when gluten is present. This immune response damages the villi, small finger-like projections in the small intestine that are responsible for nutrient absorption. When the villi are damaged, the body cannot effectively absorb nutrients from food. This can lead to a wide range of symptoms and health problems if left untreated. It's important to remember that celiac disease is not an allergy or an intolerance. It's a serious autoimmune condition. Living with celiac disease presents a unique set of challenges. From dietary restrictions to social situations, individuals with celiac disease must navigate a world that isn't always accommodating. One of the biggest challenges is adhering to a strict gluten-free diet. This means avoiding gluten-containing foods like bread, pasta, and many processed foods. Finding gluten-free options can be difficult, especially when eating out or traveling. Reading labels carefully becomes second nature, as even small amounts of gluten can trigger a reaction. The social aspect of eating is also affected, as individuals with celiac disease may feel anxious or isolated when dining with others. Social situations can be particularly challenging for individuals with celiac disease. Dining out with friends, attending parties, and sharing meals with family often require careful planning and communication. Explaining celiac disease to others can be difficult, and some people may not understand the seriousness of the condition. Individuals with celiac disease may worry about cross-contamination at restaurants or feel self-conscious about requesting gluten-free options. It's important to remember that open communication with friends, family, and restaurant staff can help make social situations more enjoyable and inclusive. When food becomes the enemy. For people with celiac disease, food can become a source of anxiety and fear. The simple act of eating, which is a source of joy and sustenance for many, turns into a daily challenge. Every meal becomes a potential minefield, where the wrong choice can lead to severe health consequences. The very substance that provides nourishment to most people triggers an immune system attack in their bodies. When someone with celiac disease consumes gluten, their immune system mistakenly targets their own tissues, leading to inflammation and damage in the small intestine. This can cause a range of symptoms, from digestive issues to fatigue and even neurological problems. This can lead to a complicated relationship with food, as individuals with celiac disease must be constantly vigilant about what they eat. Dining out or even grocery shopping can become stressful activities, filled with uncertainty and the need for meticulous scrutiny of ingredients. The fear of accidental gluten ingestion is very real, as even trace amounts can cause symptoms. This fear can lead to social isolation, as people with celiac disease might avoid eating out or attending social gatherings to minimize the risk of exposure. This constant vigilance can take a toll on mental health and well-being. The stress of managing the disease combined with the physical symptoms can lead to anxiety, depression, and a feeling of being overwhelmed. It's not just about avoiding gluten. It's about navigating a world that isn't always accommodating to their needs. It's important for individuals with celiac disease to seek support and develop coping mechanisms to manage the emotional aspect of the condition. Support groups, therapy, and open conversations with friends and family can provide much-needed relief and understanding. By building a strong support network, they can better manage the challenges and improve their quality of life. The journey to diagnosis and relief. Getting a proper diagnosis of celiac disease can be a long and frustrating process. Symptoms can vary widely from person to person, often mimicking other conditions. This can lead to misdiagnosis or delayed diagnosis, prolonging discomfort and potential complications. If you suspect you may have celiac disease, it's crucial to consult a healthcare professional. They can perform blood tests and, if necessary, a biopsy of the small intestine to confirm the diagnosis. While there is no cure for celiac disease, the good news is that following a strict gluten-free diet can effectively manage the condition and allow the small intestine to heal. Sarah's story triumph over celiac disease. Sarah, a vibrant young woman in her early 20s, struggled for years with unexplained digestive issues, fatigue, and weight loss. Her days were often filled with discomfort, and she found herself unable to enjoy the activities she once loved. The constant pain and fatigue took a toll on her mental health, leaving her feeling isolated and frustrated. She visited multiple doctors, undergoing numerous tests, but no one could pinpoint the cause of her debilitating symptoms. Each visit brought a new wave of hope, only to be dashed by inconclusive results. The uncertainty was agonizing, and Sarah began to lose faith in finding a solution. Finally, after years of suffering, Sarah was diagnosed with celiac disease. The diagnosis was a turning point, providing a clear explanation for her symptoms. It was a moment of clarity amidst the chaos, offering a path forward. The diagnosis was both a relief and a challenge. While it was comforting to have an answer, the reality of living with celiac disease was daunting. Sarah knew she had to make significant lifestyle changes to manage her condition. Sarah was relieved to finally have an answer for her years of suffering, but she also knew that her life would never be the same. She had to navigate a new world of dietary restrictions and learn to live without gluten, a staple in many of her favorite foods. She immediately embraced a gluten-free lifestyle, meticulously reading labels and researching gluten-free options. Sarah spent hours in grocery stores, scrutinizing ingredient lists and educating herself about hidden sources of gluten. She also experimented with new recipes, determined to find delicious alternatives to her old favorites. It wasn't easy, but Sarah was determined to regain her health and live a full life. She adopted a positive mindset, focusing on the benefits of her new diet rather than the limitations. Her determination paid off as she began to feel better, both physically and mentally. Over time, Sarah's symptoms subsided and she regained her energy and vitality. She reconnected with friends and resumed activities she had once abandoned. Her journey was not just about managing a disease but reclaiming her life and happiness. She became an advocate for celiac disease awareness, sharing her story and supporting others navigating the challenges of a gluten-free life. Sarah's experience inspired her to help others, and she began speaking at events and participating in support groups. Her story resonated with many, offering hope and guidance to those newly diagnosed. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of early diagnosis and proper management of celiac disease. Her journey highlights the resilience of the human spirit and the impact of community and support in overcoming life's challenges. Raising awareness, building support. Celiac disease is a serious condition, but with increased awareness and support, individuals like Sarah can thrive. It's crucial to educate the public about celiac disease, its symptoms, and the importance of early diagnosis. We can all play a role in creating a more inclusive and understanding environment for those living with this condition. Support groups, online communities, and advocacy organizations provide valuable resources and a sense of community for individuals with celiac disease and their families. By working together, we can break down stigmas, promote understanding, and empower individuals with celiac disease to live their best lives. Your story matters. Join the conversation. If you or someone you know has been affected by celiac disease, remember that you are not alone. Sharing your story can help raise awareness and connect you with others who understand your journey. Join the conversation, share your experiences, and let's work together to create a world where everyone can live healthy and fulfilling lives, regardless of their dietary needs. For more information about celiac disease, visit website address or contact your healthcare provider. Your health and well-being matter.